Hey guys, this is Kendall. I'm with BlackOvis and Camouflage. We're here in our storefront. Got the warehouse right out back. I wanted to talk to you guys about a new product that Sitka's coming out with. You may have seen or heard about it. It's something that actually they sent me a few months ago. I've been able to test it this fall on a couple of my hunts here in Utah. And then I just used it last week in Kentucky when I was back there whitetail hunting, and it was actually really handy as I was making my way from the farmhouse out to the various stands and blinds that I was hunting out of. So it's a really cool, this is the bow sling from Sitka. And I've got it mounted here on my Carbon Defiant 34. You can see it's a 34-inch axle. It's a really cool sling. I've used a number of different slings in the past. There's been, the main thing that I really like about this bow sling is a couple of the added features that I'll show you about here in 2 seconds. And more importantly, that it covers the entire string. For backpack hunting, like going into Colorado, which I do every year, this thing is ideal. And so let me just show you a couple of the features, and then I'll tell you a couple of things that I may improve upon, because I'm kind of known to do my own little sewing and other things like that. So at the top of the bow sling, there's a little bit of a cinch cord right here. Depending on what cam you're using, I think for like a Matthews that has a little bit bigger cam or some of the Prime, this may even fit a little nicer, but or more snug, I should say. But it's super easy. This is all padded up on the top. It's really a nicely built bow sling. Once you get it on, you simply cinch down this that cord right there, that little bit of webbing, and that just tightens it. And so instead of holding on the actual cam, it's pushing right here on the limb, and then that comes back into the sling part. Really nicely built. You can adjust this as long as you want it, short as you want it. I would, like when I was going to the stand a couple weeks, like last week before the ATA show, I would just sling this. When I go to the ground blind, I'd still have like a stool, my backpack, so it was super convenient. Two features that are really nice on this bow sling. First one is this pocket right here. Let me just put this down, pop it out. So it has actually a little secure piece right here that you can secure that so it doesn't open up. You can pull this out, bring that guy out there, right around your sight housing. That is a really neat feature. Just when you're backpack hunting, especially, we're going through like crazy brush, the last thing you want is your pins to get hammered by a stick or limb. Really nice feature, and you can actually remove that. Inside it's got a little clip, so if you wanted to actually run this separately, for example, if you weren't using the sling and you were just hiking in and you wanted to strap it to your pack, you could separate this and pull this out. That's kind of a cool feature. The other piece that I really like about this sling is it has another little pocket in here. Let me pull that guy out. Slip that through there. It's got a little loop right through here and a little toggle. You can pull that through. There we go, got that. And this one comes out, and its intention is for covering your arrows. You know, I can slip it over all of them. I'm missing an arrow from my hunt last week, but what I've seen one of my friends do is actually slip it up under here over 3 of them or 4 of them if you have a 5 arrow quiver like I here have on this tight spot, and then that way you've got one that's always available. So if you are running this separate, again, you can pull this out, cinch this down with this cinch cord here, and you can run this separate, and maybe even run this line up onto to the riser. That way you've always got one arrow ready to go. But obviously if you're backpacking in, you're going to slide that guy right up around there. I've got it in Sub Alpine. It also comes in open country and elevated too. I was running Sub Alpine for most of my kit last year, but all in all, this thing is fantastic, and the price tag coming in around 90 bucks is actually very doable, and I would recommend grabbing it. There have been others on the market, and there's other decent ones, but I think this is one of the best ones I've seen so far. One change I would make, and this is just me being anal about gear, is right in here, I would probably add a hit of Velcro just to tighten that up, just to bring that fabric, hopefully you can see that in here like that. So I'm probably going to sew in 2 little hits of Velcro to secure that. It just gives me more peace of mind as I'm, if I'm going in 10, 12 miles. I'm obviously not like slamming this into brush, but just gives me a little bit of peace of mind to protect my strings. It's the most vital part of your bow. So again, this is the bow sling from Sitka. check it out on BlackOvis. We'll have it up live here shortly, and we'll be excited to answer any questions you have about it.